It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Garrett Cole gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he pitched well enough in his last outing to get the win. They'll take that again here.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Francisco Lindor will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
First pitch, 7:05.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball, 1-1. Cole gets the sign. 1-1 on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
And that's one of the questions we'll ask as this night goes on. Can he wind up putting guys away with that fastball? I think he gave a pretty clear indication, one batter into the ball game, that he brought his good stuff with him tonight.
Standing in now, number 30. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Very sharp here to these first two hitters. Back-to-back strikeouts. Doesn't look like it took them long to settle in here at home.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game one.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. And here's Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Corey Kluber is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Josh Harrison comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting second.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up in time to first, and there are two away.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Andrew McCutcheon gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde has a bit of a reputation for rewarding pitchers that pound the bottom of the zone. Calls the game well, but we might see some strike calls below the zone that hitters aren't going to be too happy with.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
I had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. After 1, no score. Carlos Santana makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Jose Ramirez Stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Yan Gomes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ground ball left side. Freeze is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Gregory Polanco strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Brantley going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, that was an all-or-nothing play out there in left field. You see, he's tracking it all the way, but he mistimes the jump here, and this is going to hit off the wall. So by the time he's able to retrieve it, it's too late to prevent this from becoming a triple.
David Freese will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
He's set. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Francisco Cervelli bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
Two and 0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2 and 0.
2 out, nobody on. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2 and 1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Jung Ho Gong set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cole, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We've played 2 full. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gonzalez.
Cole has his target. First pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Corey Kluber will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Harrison has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Josh Harrison will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Andrew McCutchen is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Lays off 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chopped in front of home plate. The second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Gregory Polanco comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Hey, you got to be quick down there. It's the hot corner. Seems like a third baseman, most of the plays you have, it's either on you in a heartbeat or it's a slow roller. Not a whole lot of plays in between, but he stays with it to make the play there.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 30.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hit hard to short. Gung's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Michael Brantley is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, Carlos Santana. 1 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Cervelli gonna have to hurry. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Now batting, right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball called for strike 2. slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air to center. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Cleveland.
David Freese is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Ground ball right side. Ramirez is up with it, 1 away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is the center fielder, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the shortstop, Jung-Ho Kang.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung-Ho Kang. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Garrett Cole is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pirates leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Yan Gomes heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Yan Gomes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
And on a night when the temperature is in the 40s, this one's going to sting for a while. No doubt about that.
Standing in now, Corey Kluber. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
That evens it up 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Mauer is there for it. And that retires the side. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's now 3-1 Indians. Leading off the inning, Josh Harrison. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Starling Marte will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Number 30 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Andrew McCutchen stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Kluber pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with one away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Gregory Polanco will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a two-run triple.
Joe Mauer digs in now with two already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Brantley is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game. Throw won't get him.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 4 and the Indians 3. Number 30 will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here's Michael Brantley. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And you can bet he's just trying to be extra careful here with a dangerous hitter at the plate. And now with that runner moving up to second base here on the wild pitch, they may just decide to put him on anyway.
Marte is under it. 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Carlos Santana will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Outside and low, 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
With the right-handed hitter up there, this might be a ground out, but with the shortstop bird dog in that runner at second base, opens up the hole a little bit on the left side, and he takes it the other way for a base hit.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Trying to hold the lead. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Full sets, the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Full count, here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decide to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Jose Ramirez will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And, you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Two out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Oh, he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And the count will be full. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. Jung Ho Gong gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, even though he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 70% of the batters he's faced, the rest of his game has not been sharp, and he's not pitching well.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at. Then he swings at the one pitch that's out of the strike zone.
Emilio Bonifacio will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Four is our score as we play the 6th. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Josh Harrison digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Here it comes, 0-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. Gomes scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Arodys Vizcaino is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Arodys Vizcaino.
Yan Gomes stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
Hey now.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Marwin Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Squared that one up just a little late. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Yasiel Puig will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
2 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Cervelli gonna have to hurry on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Tommy Hunter will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Tommy Hunter.
Starling Marte will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck.
Marte.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And there's ball one. One and one, here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Chisenhall waits on it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Got him swinging in the dirt. Gomes has it, and he makes the throw to first. McCutchen is retired, 2 down now. Gregory Polanco gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Tony Watson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Tony Watson.
Francisco Lindor will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. On the ground near home. The tag, and he is out.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Into the box, number 30. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here it comes on 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. Late in a ball game, he's got a good read on this one, so he turns on the Jets rounding second and makes it all the way into third base here as the possible go-ahead run.
Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly up the first base line. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well, he's going to wind up scoring the run, and this will be a fielder's choice and an RBI, but somebody had a miss sign somewhere because he never should have been swinging the bat with a runner charging down that third baseline.
Lonnie Chisenhall takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. The throw home. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians on top, 5-4. Number 35 will be the new pitcher.
The Indians, number 35.
Leading off the inning, Joe Mauer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Boy, when you're trying to protect a 1-run lead late in the ball game, it's so nice to have defense out there behind you. Look at the play here as he lays out to take this hit away. That could wind up being a game saver right there.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Right side, hit hard. Speared on the dive. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
Now batting.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
No strike.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And you can see the reaction on the mound. He's saying there is no way that pitch was outside. And it's a call I've got to have. Got to put that behind you, though, and move on.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jung Ho Gong. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Hot shot toward third. In there, a base hit. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Zach McAllister will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Matt Joyce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Matt Joyce.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Lined hard toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Archimedes Caminero will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Yan Gomes will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Bases are empty, one man out. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Runner at first here, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now, you can't take any more pitches like that. You don't like it, you got to at least try and fight it off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Drilled to the right side. The tag gets one. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Indians 5 and the Buccos 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 37, Cody Allen. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 4.
Striding in to start the 9th, Josh Harrison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Number 5.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Allen's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And with him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Chisenhall, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Ready now, Andrew McCutcheon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Tommy Hunter in line for the victory if things finish as they are. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 5-4. Good night from Pittsburgh.